Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be talking about how the big chop can intimidate people around you. The last one we talked about, which I'll pop right here on the screen, you guys can go check it out. We talked about how you as a person seeing other big chops may intimidate you from getting it done. Now we're going to talk about in the retrospect of you getting the big chop done and it's intimidated other people around you and they just looking at you and getting intimidated. Okay, so I know it's kind of similar to the last one, but we're going to try to make it a little bit different in this video. Go ahead and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I would love for you guys to join the crew over here. So let's jump right in. We're going to start off with insecurity projection. How many people feel like sometimes there's people that can project their insecurity on you from just how they feel about themselves? I have felt like that before, where it's like, no, I'm good with how I look. I'm good with how I feel. But dang, I mean, you making me feel like something's wrong. So sometimes if somebody is already insecure about their own appearance and they see you glowing up and you shining with your new appearance, it can definitely intimidate people. I'm not going to lie. It can definitely intimidate people around you. Once you get something new going on for yourself, then they're going to start throwing in all the narratives of how they think it's going to go, how your life is going to end up going based off of that decision that you made. Especially when it comes to a big chop, because we're going to stick with big chops in this one. But you have to be a person where no matter what people decide to say to you and make you feel like based off of you chopping your hair off, that I understand that you may not fully be okay with certain parts about you, but I love all of me. And this decision was for me. It wasn't for anybody else. So yeah, people can definitely project their insecurities on you once you do the big chop, for sure. So you got to be a person that's strong and know that not, like I've always said, not everybody's going to be cool with that decision, but you can't let somebody else's thought process make you feel like it wasn't something you were supposed to do. Okay. Now, another one we're going to get into is loss of you basically looking familiar to them. It's like, wait a second. Like I told y'all, people would always, it's almost like a half compliment. It's like, yeah, I'm complimenting you, but I'm kind of like not, because it's like, I don't know why you did that. It's like, even if I tell you why I did it, you still don't understand why I did it. You know what I'm saying? But people are not used to somebody undergoing a big chop because it's not something you're familiar with. Like I said, ain't nobody's ever seen me like this. I'm sure if you know, people that I haven't spoken to in years and they come across my videos or my YouTube or, you know, my Instagram page and they see my hair is gone, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she cut her hair off? What? I never thought I would see the day. I know. Yeah, a lot of people didn't. I don't know if I would have ever seen myself doing it as soon as I did, as early in life as I did, you know, in my 20s. But I decided to. And it was the most beautiful experience ever. This is the most beautiful experience ever, you know. And so people may feel like it just alters their image of you. Now they're looking at you in a different way. And it's like, you're still the same person. You still the same girl. You know what I'm saying? You still you. So yeah, there's going to be people out there that might feel like, dang, you changed. Dang, you this and that. Sometimes it is okay to for the people to say that. Dang, you change. Because I know dang well I am not the same person I was 3 months ago. Oh, but best believe. I'm not the same person I was before I got this big chop done. Another one that's huge is potential societal repercussions. Now, this one can go in a way where people that genuinely have a thought process where, let's say, they're fearing how people may perceive you. They're fearing the opportunities that you may be able to receive. Now, some of it can come off of love. Some of it can come off of how this generational curse has been with natural hair in the first place, where we feel like our opportunities are not going to be as high for us because we're rocking that afro, we're rocking that curly fro. So people may basically fear the reactions you may get. They may fear you being judged for you. You're like, well, I'm good. I don't know why you scared. I don't know why you tripping. We good over here. Even if they don't want me because I'm wearing my natural hair. Even if they don't hire me because I'm wearing my natural hair. Even if the school is not okay with me wearing my natural hair. I'm good. Because I'm going to still do it anyway. Okay? You feel me? So it's like, yeah, sometimes from your peers and the people that love you, it's just going based off of that love sometimes. It's like, well, this is how the world is. So I don't want you to go through a hard time in this world. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. That airplane is here. No, it's like on top of the roof. I mean, it's here. When you hear an airplane like so dang close, that's wild. Some people may also think that it might have a change in concern for relationships around you. So I know that some of these may not sound too much like intimidation, but you got to understand that people may not think that you're going to be able to succeed as high as you want to go in life if you're natural. Like, some people really think that you have to look a certain way and that's the only way you're gonna make it. And it's like, don't project that on me. Like, what you trying to say? The statistics of women with natural hair versus the women without natural hair. What? Because we shouldn't even have the problem in the first place where our kids are getting their hair cut off in middle school in sports by their coach. You not at the practice. You not at the game to see it. But that's what they doing. So they calling you up like, Mom, yeah. So they cut off my locks. Excuse me? So intimidation could come off the fact of like, also, you look too good and I'm good. Like, I've told you guys a couple times before. Not only has it been one guy, it's been a couple of guys who's actually been intimidated just because I've cut my hair off, like, and actually have said it where your appearance just does not look like it equates with somebody that looks like me. And it's like, oh my gosh. I mean, thank you for letting me know ahead of time that this was what it was going to be if I did decide to give this a chance. But, I think cool. Like, cool. You should never think that somebody looks so good that you can't be with them. So sometimes, I've said it in the last video, you guys. Look at that last video. It will definitely connect with this one. But, like, the shift in how self-perception and confidence can change in somebody else based off of you doing something good for you. It's like, I didn't do this for you to start feeling some type of way. Like, I did this because I'm over here looking, making sure my cleavage ain't on. I did this because I wanted to do it for myself. So even if you don't do it, that's okay. But I'm going to still show the passion that I have for it. I'm going to still talk about the passion I have for natural hair. Some people are so accustomed to who you used to be, they can't get with the new you. They can't get with the new attitude and the new focus and the new drive and the new, just the new person that you became after getting the big chop done. And so the only way to not let that get to you is by continuing to do you. Continuing to strive for greatness after that. And like I said in my other videos, some of these definitely may sound the same, but the peer pressure that people may feel based off of you doing it. It's like, what? No. I'm not pressuring nobody to do anything. Just because you see, especially for me, if you see my videos And I'm talking so much about the big chop, the big chop, the big chop. I mean, if it's resonating with you that you may want to do it, then that's a different thing than you're feeling like I need to change myself because of what this girl just did. That's what social media does to us, like all the time. All the time. We see things on social media. We feel like we haven't made it yet. We feel like we're so lost in the sauce. We don't know what we're doing with our lives. It's like, no, you're focused until you get on Instagram. Because once you get on Instagram, now you are insecure again. You seeing all these likes for certain people. You know, it's like some people may think that they also have to make some type of bold change. Oh, now I got to do something huge. No, you don't. You do not have to. But these are the things that may happen once you do this. And some people may say, it's not that deep, it's not that deep. Okay. All right. I mean, say it's a social... I mean, you could think about social media and Big Chop being two different things, but it's really not. Like I said, when you see people doing the drastic change sometimes that can inflict some type of personal issues or personal pain that you may have that you haven't dealt with yet. And now you're looking at somebody else thinking that you're not where you're supposed to be. That's intimidation. And like I've always said, like with the last one, with the traditional standards of how women are supposed to be perceived in this world, you can definitely make people feel like their attachment to your hair, okay, let's talk about it. Their attachment to your hair should have stayed because now you making them feel uncomfortable. They were more attached to your hair than you were. I'm like, why are you so mad in my DMs about me chopping my hair off? Why? Oh, I thought you was going to be talking about natural hair and how to grow your hair. I'd still talk about that stuff. I mean, as of right now, maybe you haven't seen nothing recent. But most of my videos have always been about that. And it's never going to change because your hair is always growing. Like, that's never going to stop. But cutting my hair off, specifically about myself, was for me. It wasn't for not one person on this earth besides me and what I felt like I wanted to do with myself. I wanted a change in my look, in my appearance. No, I did not need to cut it off this short. I did not. But I chose to. No, my hairstylist has been doing hair for what? Over 30 plus years. And they're still doing it. Did not say that you had that I needed it cut. Split ends and all this. No. Health is what I've always truly cared for. Until I started putting that straightener up in it. For sure. But I never needed to cut it this short. And if you're somebody just looking at this too, if you don't need to cut it this short, you don't have to. But just know that you're going to get a lot of opinions, no matter what. And if your hairstylist truly does care about you, they are going to ask and make sure you good. So don't get offended about that either. Don't get offended about that. But all in all, you guys, some people around you may be intimidated from you doing this for you, but stand strong, because I know you're going to look good as it's growing out. It don't matter what you look like. I don't even have to see what you look like right now. But you got to remain confident. And don't let anybody make you feel like it wasn't worth doing. So, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys have not already, if you like this type of content. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.